Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. I'm finally getting the hang of calling this thing by its, rightful name here. We're here. In the last part we kicked off the Luncheon Kingdom. What do I need to do with these cans, I wonder? That it? Do I just need to get a strike? There's another gambling house over here. Are all of these, just as easy as... Oh no, they're not. I was just gonna say... The Toast Arena game that's winning worldwide fame. It's 10 coins to play. What do you say? A power moon can be won. Try it. It's fun. Okay, so this isn't as easy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, look, I might as well try and get that now. Especially since we might be doing a boss battle in this video. Okay, let me try again, please. I'm gonna use the Y button for this instead of shaking the Wiimote. Are these gas canisters he has over here? What the hell does he have them here for? There we go. Not too bad, right? These gas canisters are just making me think of this. I was watching this training video yesterday. I started I don't know how I got onto it. I started watching all of these old training videos. Just in general, I end up watching these old media. I guess is just fun. You know, stuff that shows up on Everything Is Terrible and stuff like that. But I started watching these old training videos, and one of them was for a training video for gas and fuel. I guess gas and fuel is the equivalent of I don't know, Maxol or whatever, a petrol station. And I kid you not, at one point in this, they're the Krusty Krab training video. If you've seen the Krusty Krab training video, you know what these bizarre videos are all about, right? But this gas and fuel one part of it was all about recognizing an unsafe situation or whatever. And I kid you not, they went over, they went over to some place and they were so, do you notice any unsafe situations here? And then he looks at it and he's I see, the microwave is running unattended. And I'm yeah, whatever, you know. The microwave is running unattended, you know. What are you going to do if it's not unattended? Are you going to stop it blowing up if it's going to blow up, you know? But yeah, not only was the microwave running unattended, however... What? Oh, yeah. There we go. Not only was the microwave, running unattended, but, Then your one says, who's, leading him through, the, swish and flick. The, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Or maybe I did mean to do that, actually. The, I need to keep an eye on where the secret moon might be here. Ah! Sorry, oh my god. Stop, save me. Save me. Save me. I wasn't expecting myself to go that far and in that sort of trajectory. Oh my god. Where's the secret moon here? It has to be somewhere. But yeah, the employee who was bringing this new employee through the training video straight up was press L and R on the controller. Straight up was not only that, but this can of paint thinner was inside. And she opens up the microwave. And, there was, seriously, a can of of like turpentine, like paint thinner inside in the thing, like inside in the microwave. And then the stupid thing is, oh, like look, now that's where I can use my like patented like side hop. Oof. Scary. She takes it out and she puts it back like where the paint thinner was. Where do you think the paint thinner was in this petrol station? Like in a box right next to the microwave on the same counter. Like on top of the same counter right next to the microwave, there was just a box of paint thinner. I'm like, that's an unsafe situation in and of itself. You're trying to train this guy to recognize like unsafe situations. I have to remember to dash. You're trying to train this poor guy to recognize unsafe situations, but inside in your store, you have it set up so that like the paint thinner is just like chilling right next to the microwave. It's like, are you crazy? That's like an unsafe situation in and of itself, having those two things in like such close proximity to each other. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, there was this other one that I watched. These are all from America, right? So I don't know the like actual like establishments that they're from. I'm gonna, ooh, there's like a secret passage there. I'll have to check that out. So I don't actually know like the establishments that are making these training videos, I guess. But one of them that I was watching was like how to be a cashier at Jewel. Now for me, Jewel looked like it's just like a supermarket, you know, like Super Value or something like that. Like, where the hell am I now? Oh, this is cool. This makes me think of like Splatoon. It's like when you're a squid in Splatoon. Can I like climb up this? No, I can't. Cappy says it's a dead end, so I'm like apt to believe him. But the like Jewel looked to me like it was just like a regular old like run-of-the-mill supermarket, if you ask me. But like it was so funny because they were like talking about like how to put customers first or whatever. And this one lady they had playing one of the cashiers, they did that thing like they do in the Krusty Krab training video where they're like, you don't want to be a Squidward, do you? Now let's see how another employee would handle this. And then they show SpongeBob being whatever, being better or something like that, I don't know. But they had this one lady and they're like, sometimes you have to interrupt your customers or whatever. And then they show like an example of how to do it the wrong way. And what happens is she's like, oh, she's with a customer at the cash register, I guess. And this other employee at the shop comes over and is like, oh, I've got something for... I don't know what she had. I actually didn't understand what was going on at this part. Because... I actually didn't really understand what was going on for this part. Oh, look at this Goomba. He's coming up with his little chef hat on. I didn't understand what was happening. She came up with, like, something like a bag of money or something and was like, oh, I've got something for you. And then the woman at the cash register who was like showing an example of what not to do was like, oh, for crying out loud, well, now you're gonna have to wait because I'm gonna have to add this up or something like that. It's like to throw and attack, shake and shake. This is actually quite fun, getting the chance to be like a Hammer brother, but they're like They're like actually like a frying pan brother. It's like, I'm gonna use my frying pan as a drying pan. The, what's happening in here? Good lord, what is happening in there? You can see like their little hairstyle as well. Okay, nothing up my sleeve over there. Oh, there was like a moon chip in there. See, what I'm afraid of is like destroying too much. And then there'll be, yeah, what did I tell you? There'll be like a moon up here or something that I wouldn't have been able to get. So yeah, I don't know what she was doing. She was like, now you'll have to wait while I do this job or something like that. I don't know what she was saying. And then they're like, now here's how you do it the right way, putting the customer first. And the employee they pretty much show the same thing where the employee, other employee at the shop comes over and is like, oh, I've got this thing that you need to do. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she like turns to the customer and she's like a completely different person. She's like, I'm afraid you'll have to wait because I've got some accounting to do. Some accounting? What do you mean accounting? What do you mean I've got some accounting to do? If I was a customer and someone told me that, I'd be like, what are you talking about? She was like, I'm afraid I have some accounting to do. I don't know, there's just something like funny about that to me. We used to be friends, I thought, that you spinies and me. Where are the other star chips? I know there's like 5 of you hiding here somewhere. There was one there, okay. Maybe they're all just hitting the walls here. There's one in there, I see. But yeah, she's like, I'm afraid I've got some accounting to do. But if you hold on for it'll just be a minute, and then I'll get you rung up or something. I was like, what the hell? It sounded so, like, almost, like, creepy when she was being nice. It's like when she was being a bitch, she was actually just funny. When she was being creepy, when she was being nice, it almost sounded, like, a little bit creepy or something. Where's this last moon chip at? I don't see anywhere where it could be. There's, like, something casting a shadow. Oh, it's that. Okay. I'm trying to, like, hit that, like, one little thing in the middle, and I'm hitting, like, everything else except it. Maybe over there in that corner? It couldn't be, though, could it? They wouldn't be, like, all so, like, bunched up close together, would they? I'm trying to think of, like, what other examples there were from that video. She was like, oh yeah, there was this one where, like, what I'm conscious of as well with, like, this video is that, like, supermarkets work differently now to, like, back in the, whatever, 1980s or when this video was made. So, like, supermarkets don't work in the same way exactly as they did back then. Where the hell is this other moon chip? There was already one over there in that corner. There was this other one where, like, this woman comes up to her at the cash register and she's like, and your one, like, rings through some, like, cake mix or something like that. And then, like, the customer says, oh, I have a rain check for that cake mix, whatever that means. I actually didn't understand what that meant either. It's like, what do you mean a rain check for that cake mix? What, like, you meant to buy it the last time and you didn't, so it's like you paid for it and now you're coming back to actually buy it? It's like, what does that even mean? And then, like, in the example where she was, like, doing it the bad way, she's all like, Oh, crying out loud. It just seemed like she was saying, I don't know whether she said for crying out loud, but it seems like it makes sense for her to say that. She said like something to the effect of for crying out loud. And then she was like, now I'm gonna have to put through a correction. Do you know what? Maybe just remember it the next time and buy it again or something like that. It was just like really funny. Like she really got into the role, I think, which I thought was great. I'm sorry about this horrific display, by the way. Like I'm convinced that this thing just doesn't exist, this final moon chip. And then they were like showing like the oh, is it in here? Aha! You didn't think I knew that you were the branch outside my window. That was weird. That was harder to, that moon chip was harder to find than the secret moon was, to be honest. But excavation search the cheese rock. Oh great, now the talking cheese has something to say. But yeah, so then she was like, oh, Dad, just give me a minute. I'm gonna put that through as a correction. And then she like scans it through again or something like that. And she's like, there, can you see on the receipt? Here's the correction in red and where I ran through and here's where I rang through the rain check for the cake mix or something. I'm like, what the hell is up with you? I am conscious as well, though, that like what you expect from services is like, and especially supermarkets, is very much like country and culture dependent, I guess. And I like say that from being in like supermarkets in multiple different countries. So like now, at this stage in my life, I've been in supermarkets in Ireland, in Italy, in the UK, in France, in Spain, in Japan, in Germany especially, you know, and like people's the way they work and what your expectations are different depending on where you are. I think especially in the States, like especially in the States, what people's like expectations are of a supermarket is completely different. I think like nowhere is that like more obvious than in like the bagging concept. Like, I do not understand why. Like, and it was in like that video as well. I think this is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is something that is like not as prevalent anymore as it would have been before in like supermarkets. But like they had like this guy like in this training video whose job was 100% just to like put the stuff into the bags. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, I can do that myself, thank you very much. I don't want to, and to be honest, I don't trust the way people would want to put my shopping into the shopping bags. I want to do that myself. I don't want, like, to leave it in the hands of some other person to do. Like, I remember Amanda used to work at, what's the supermarket she used to work in? Publix, is it? I feel like it's Publix that she used to work in. Past the meat plateau. Meat plateau. Sounds sexy. The, like, I remember she, like, said that, can I just, like, never, like, do this now? Because, oh no, I can't. Just, like, go over here. The, like, I remember she was, like, I remember, like, her telling me about, like, the Publix bag boy wrap or something like that. Get into the lava, or broth, or whatever this is. Like, I remember her telling me about, like, the Publix bag boy wrap or something. Which it seemed to be just like like a rap for teaching you how to appropriately put like shopping into a bag or whatever. I don't know. I just like think that whole idea is so like alien to me. Like here, I guess this is where we die. Maybe not. Like here, when it comes to like putting shopping into a bag for you, the only time it happens is like when kids are doing it as like a fundraiser. Like I'm not sure like whether that's like normal either. But like the only time someone would be at the like cash register to put your shopping into a bag for you would be like if a local sports team was trying to raise money, or the local scouting group or something was trying to like raise funds. Then they might like have kids there like with people to help them, like with other people from that association, whether it's like a sports team or what it is. And they'll be there like to put your like shopping in the bag for you. And then they'll usually just have like a bucket that you put some change in there for them. You put some like change in there for them. And 9 times out of 10, I swear, if you observe this, I am not alone on this. If you observe this, like, maybe not 9 times out of 10, but a lot of the time what you'll see is, like, people say, including myself, people saying, no, it's okay, I'll do it myself, and just putting the change in the bucket anyway, because that's what they want at the end of the day, you know? They're not like, oh, this is kind of anxiety-inducing. They're not, like, doing it as a favor or whatever. They're doing it because they want to get the money for their sports team or whatever. And I want to support that, you know, support the local kids, keep the streets safe or whatever, keep them occupied, give them something to do or whatever, you know. Or local charities, like sometimes it'll be like guide dogs for the blind or something like that, I don't know. But like a lot of the time I'll be like, no, it's okay, thank you, but... That was great. No, it's okay, thank you, but I'd prefer to do it myself, and then I just put some money into the bucket anyway, you know, because I'm like, okay, well, I don't see why you should, like, you and your whatever concern, your... A leaf just fell on my Velux window. I don't see why, like, you and whatever, like, group you're collecting money for should suffer just because I'm, like, I don't trust an 8-year-old kid not to put a cabbage on top of my box of eggs and smash them or something like that. Or put, like, I don't know, like, a turnip on top of my bread and squash it or something. Like... That's not your problem, that's my problem, you know? It's like, you're just trying to, like, make your way in the world, I guess. I'm revving up. Oh. So yeah, hence, like, why, like, I can imagine that some, like, trusting somebody else to put, like, to put the lotion in the basket, literally, on your behalf. For me, that's something that's less convenient and more stressful, to be honest. But there was like this other, like, part of that video where they were teaching, like, about, like, putting the stuff in the bags for the customer. And the guy, like, again, like, what I loved about this particular one, the, like, Jewel one, whatever Jewel is, I have to, like, look that up. I think it's just, like, a supermarket. Like, the guy that they had doing the bagging, he really got into the role. He was, like, like, he bagged everything, and then, like, after he had, like, bagged everything, the woman that who's like, shopping he was pushing into the bag was like, oh, can I actually have paper bags instead of plastic? And then, like, to make it look especially bad, the guy was just like, too late, ma'am, or something like that. It's like, I've already bagged it. You want paper next time? Think of it before. And then he, like, looked at and then he, like, Like, it was pretty much like the equivalent of, like, I missed the part where that's my problem. That, like, it gave very much, like, I missed the part where that's my problem vibes. There's, like, more stuff that I can get over there. More, like, purple coins. I like to get these, like, purple coins out of the way while I can. I'm just gonna lure you over here. He looks like that one, like, ghost in Luigi's Mansion. That one, like... Is there no, like, little... Oh, there's one here. Ah! Ah! I'll get these 2 purple coins and then I'll end the video. But then, like he did. Obviously, he didn't have to be so like ratty about it. I guess, you know, is true. Like, he didn't have to be that like sassy. Oof. He didn't have to be like that sassy, I guess. But like they showed like then when it's like what you're supposed to do allegedly, and allegedly what you're supposed to do is to be like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yeah, no problem. I'll take all of the shopping out of your bags, right? I'll take all of the shopping that I just like painstakingly like, ooh, that I just like painstakingly put into these like, into these bags for you. How the hell do I get this thing back there safely? Oh my god. How the hell am I... Oh, like this, I guess? Ah, no! You just had to do that, didn't you? You just couldn't resist. I love how I said, like, I'll just get these 2 purple coins, and that's the last thing I'm gonna do. And then I'll finish the video. But like I'm talking about this supermarket thing, I need to finish that train of thought while I still have the chance. Ah! Oh my god! Like, what are these like? these enemies are just so like vicious all of a sudden. Oh. But yeah, like, and she's like, oh, I'll just, like, take all of these, I'll just get them into some paper bags for you, it'll only take a minute. It's like, it won't take just a minute. And meanwhile, there's probably, like, some schmo like me, like, in the queue, like, behind this woman, who now, how, you broke my turnip. How dare you? He actually broke it. I'm going, like, getting this accomplished. I'm going to get this turnip back to that stew. I hope you enjoy the stew. But, like, there's probably some person like me that you get what you fucking deserve. Ah! No! This is like too much. This is after getting to the point where it's just like, it's too much. But yeah, there's probably like someone like me who now has to wait, right? Just because this person waited until after the employee had already like packed everything. Had already packed like everything, right? To say like, oh, actually I changed my mind. I actually want you to take all of this stuff out now and push it from like a plastic bag into a paper bag. Better luck next time is what I'd say. I just can't catch a break, can I? We're getting up to a half hour over this turnip. And like for me, like this is the thing, like for my sensibilities, right? I think the guy was right. I think if you don't have like the mental wherewithal to say, like, either while the bagging is happening, right, or before the bagging takes place, if you don't have, like, if you're not, like, mentally invested in this scenario, right? Enough to speak up and say, "Oh, sorry, could you put those into paper bags like before it happens, right? Or while it's taking place." Then I don't see why like everyone else should suffer, you know? So it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but we've already bagged the stuff. You'll just have to do a better job at telling us what you want the next time. How the hell do I get this piece of shit over to that stew? They broke it again! And I see now where you're supposed to go. I'm actually going to break this in advance. Can you pay me in advance? You're supposed to, like... Can I, like, kill you? I'm supposed to, like, destroy this stuff, but not this one, I guess, is how you're supposed to get it over there. Do you know what? I'm gonna save this for the next video. I, like, cannot, like, mentally, like, handle the stress of both this and the fact that this video is getting so long. I'm gonna say I'll see you next time. I actually have to pause because there's so much shit going on. Thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. I will see you the next time. Bye now.